If you are tired of always waking up to a messy home and are ready to create a new routine, then you need the Nightly Tidy Cheat Sheet. The Nightly Tidy Cheat Sheet is my free resource that walks you through creating a nightly tidy routine. This habit has helped me immensely by keeping our house organized day in and day out, even though we live here. Like, we use things in our house. It isn't just picture perfect. And at the end of every night, we do a nightly tidy to reset our entire home for the next day. This process that I'm sharing with you is completely free, and you can get it down below where you are watching this video. Now, if we haven't met, I'm Jessica. I run School of Organizing, where we teach you practical skills so that you can organize for real life. The Nightly Tidy Cheat Sheet comes in with a bunch of pages, front and back. So I'm going to walk you through how to use the Nightly Tidy Cheat Sheet so that you can create routines that stick in your home so you can reset it every night. Once you get the email with the Nightly Tidy Cheat Sheet sent to you, print it off or save it onto your phone using an e-reader. Then you're going to start by assessing what is working and what isn't working. The reason why we start with assessing what's working and what's not working is so that we know where to start and focus our attention when it comes time to actually resetting our entire space. Because sometimes we can't reset if something isn't working, if some system or some management that we put into place isn't working. So go through your home and assess what's working, what's not, what's bothering you and what isn't bothering you. And we need to focus on both because it will help us define what organized and everything looks for you. Then after you've assessed all of that, we're going to look at the areas that are not working for you. And those are the areas that we're going to try and clean up, tidy, declutter, all of that jazz. The areas that are working for you are the ones that we can start with for the nightly tidy. So those areas that are working for you, you're going to every night time yourself to kind of see how long it takes to reset your whole space. The goal really is between like 10 to 15 minutes to kind of reset your whole house. This might take a little bit more time if you are still working on figuring out systems within your home, but that is covered in the Nightly Tidy Cheat Sheet. So you want to start by turning this idea of a nightly tidy into a habit. So you have to start with where are you starting and where are you ending. The reason why we need to know where you're starting and where you're ending is so that you can create a flow. I personally like to start with our main level and then go upstairs. I don't really touch our basement except once a week when we kind of do a big sweep with the kids and everybody puts all of the toys and everything back together in the basement. So we start main level, get everything tidy there, go upstairs, get everything tidy upstairs. When we lived in a split level house, we started in the basement because everything was like half a level. So we had our basement and then we had like our mud room, and my office was in the mud room. And then we had our half a main floor, which was the kitchen and living space. And then we had upstairs, which is where the bedrooms were. So that was the flow. We started low, went high. And the reason why we did that was so by the time we were done, the house was set and we didn't have to worry about like fixing up anything in case things got moved as we were tidying. Then within the Nightly Tidy Cheat Sheet, there is an entire process that walks you through how to do the tidy. The biggest thing is using a laundry basket as you go up and down the stairs the first couple of times because things will get out of place, misplaced, and using some sort of containment to carry with you up and down the stairs is really helpful. Finally, there is a space for you to write down your goals when it comes to organizing and decluttering spaces. This really is where now we focus on looking at the areas that are not working for you, the systems that are no longer able to be manageable, the things that need to change. And you're going to write those down so that you can make an action plan with where to go next. Once you have that action plan, then you can start taking action, doing different types of declutters based on how your brain works. Do you need a micro declutter? Are you going to do a whole room declutter? Are you going to go drawer by drawer, space by space, whatever it is, create your plan for how you're going to organize and declutter that area. And then you can now do a nightly tidy every night without having to worry about the big mess or wake up in the morning with things all out of place. Make sure to download the Nightly Tidy cheat sheet that walks you through this entire process, and you'll get a ton of tips on to how to make creating a nightly tidy routine a habit.
Love what you see? Don't forget to subscribe. New videos every Wednesday.